And I want you to know that I saw your text messages and I think you're disgusting.
Hey beautiful people, how you're doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a video of a black woman who called out a white man that she saw was sending an offensive text about her on a flight. So apparently what happened was that the flight was about to take off. People were sitting down on their seat and this woman saw this man texting someone talking about how okay, let me just read the text. So this is what the text says. We are still in the gateway. Hopefully the airline will continue to raise price and weed out these people. Ryan is sitting next to a huge black woman. Once this black woman saw this, she decided to confront this man, and here's the video.
You know what? I wasn't going to say anything, but I decided I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do. And I want you to know that I saw your text messages and I think you're disgusting.
What text message?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to repeat it because everybody doesn't need to know, but I want you to know that I know. I saw you and I think that you're disgusting. You don't have anything to say to that, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. And speaking of, yeah, you should. And speaking of airlines weeding people out, maybe if they raise prices, you know, maybe you wouldn't be able to afford to sit with your family. That way they don't have to sit next to black people. Okay? Yeah. No, yeah, you don't have to be sorry to me. You're sorry because I saw it. But I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do sitting next to you.
Okay, I am.
Uh-huh. You should be.
Let me know your thought about this down in the comment section. If you were to be in a position, will you confront him or you just let it slide? It's a text, he didn't talk to you, he didn't say anything to you, would you just let it slide? Let me know your thought down in the comment section. These have gotten a lot of people's response on the internet. A lot of people have a lot to say. Let's go hear what they have to say, then I'll come back and share my thought on this.
I think we can all agree that none of the isms are ever okay, that it's never okay to justify someone disliking someone else based on something that they cannot control. That being said, I think that a lot of us really need to come to grips with what we allow to bother us. We need to do better in terms of like our emotional IQs. And what I mean by that is that everything that offends you does not have to be addressed. And I want to be very clear. If somebody is saying things, you know, to you that you find offensive or harmful, by all means stand up for yourself. But somebody sitting next to you texting somebody, you shouldn't have been in their phone in the first place.
And I want you to know that I saw your text messages and I think you're disgusting.
What text?
So basically, this black woman was sitting next to a guy on a flight, and he sent some text messages that she didn't like. The message said that she's a big black woman, which are just descriptors and aren't racist. Like, if somebody's big, black, and a woman, then calling him a big black woman would make sense, right? But apparently he said some derogatory stuff about black people and whatever, and then she just felt so disgusted. Like, they're literally text messages. Who gives a shit? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. And I don't understand why people feel the need to get so upset over words that don't affect you at all. Like, oh, you start talking bad about black people. Who gives a shit? You're on a flight. You're never going to see him again. All right? That's over. But I guess people are just too damn sensitive nowadays.
You know what? I wasn't going to say anything, but I decided.
Yo, it took for her to do that. Props, because I've been in this situation before, and I'm sure many other women have as well. It wasn't racial, but it was something inappropriate that a man was texting about me, and I did not have the to call them out. That takes a lot of courage to be in that situation and to not just turn a blind eye. I am so sorry that you had to go through that she had to go through that, because I don't know if she's going to see this, but good for you for sticking up for yourself and saying something. I know that wasn't easy, especially as a woman confronting a man. People are crazy and you literally have no idea what someone's gonna do. But you handled that so gracefully and so respectfully. Shut that man up real quick.
You know what? I wasn't gonna say anything, but I decided.
You can honestly go back and watch all 3 videos if you need to. When I say I am so happy that she said something, like I got out of my bed cheering because, sir, who the do you think you are? It's the audacity for me. It's the unmitigated gall for me. Talking about he hope airlines continue to raise the prices so some of us can't travel. You must not know. Black people were doing nothing on that plane but existing. And here come people hating. I'm so glad she said something. So glad she said something. Bravo, sis. Bravo.
I wasn't even going to watch this. But this is the type of Black person that America is beginning to generate more and more.
You know what? I wasn't gonna say anything, but I decided I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do, and I want you to know that I saw your text messages and I think you're disgusting.
What text message?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna repeat it because everybody doesn't need to know, but I want you to know that I know. I saw you and I think that you're disgusting. You don't have anything to say to that, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. And speaking of, yeah, you should. And speaking of airlines weeding people out, maybe if they raise prices, you know, maybe you wouldn't be able to afford to sit with your family. That way they don't have to sit next to Black people. Okay? Yeah. No, yeah, you don't have to be sorry to me. You're sorry because I saw it. But I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do sitting next to you. Uh-huh. You should be.
But what did I get out of this? The paradox of closeted racism. Okay, as you know, whenever Black people bring up racial disparity and the racial issues still going on in this continent for centuries, and the disparity statistically that exists along the lines of education and health and wealth and all kinds of categories, you have entire groups of white folks and others who say, oh, here we go again. Why don't you put that to rest? That's in the past. It doesn't exist anymore and it's in your mind. However, if you got a chance to look really closely at that text that the woman was complaining about, it basically said that they need to raise the prices on the tickets so that these white folks do not have to sit next to Black people. Excuse me, closeted racists, but if there is no legacy to the centuries and centuries long racism existing in this country, then what makes you think that Black people wouldn't be able to afford these tickets? Which is which? You can't have it both ways. Either there is a legacy to slavery and discrimination and segregation and mass incarceration and discrimination, or there isn't. And I think it's the former, not the latter, because whenever you make these observations, your own mouth testifies against you.
Please go ahead and share your thought down in the comment section because I love reading from you guys. Go ahead and share your opinion, but please do it respectfully. You don't have to disrespect anybody for you to air your opinion. So let's be respectful down in the comment section. Let us know down in the comment section as something like this happened to you, where you were in a place and you noticed the person next to you, a total stranger, was texting about you and even being very insultive in the text. Let us know down in the comment section. And do you think that the woman should have just ignored him and just keep it moving, or it was okay the way the woman confronted him for his nasty behavior? Anyway, guys, here's my own thought on this, is the fact that I like the fact that she confronted him because the message already made her felt some type of way, because a huge Black woman, like, okay, tell me if that is not the R word. If that's not racist, let me know down. Like, just even using that, and to think that that still happened in 2023, it's just so sickening. I like the fact that she called him out to make him uncomfortable, so she's not the only one feeling awkward, knowing that, you know what, I see you, I see you, so become uncomfortable that I know that you are a very ugly person on the inside and that you're racist. I really like the way she did that. Some people will say just let it go, words don't hurt, but I feel like it's this attitude of words don't hurt that still make these people, yes, they're still going to be the racists that they want to be in their closet and do what they want to do, but when they know that people can easily call them out, people will comfortable call them out, people will call them out on their nasty behavior, I think they will want to hide it even more and not just make it very in the open. Even though this one, he didn't know that the lady was saying his text. Let me know your thought about this down in the comment section. I'd love to know what you think about this. Please, please, please do it respectfully. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have conversation. So if you're the type that you like having conversation with an amazing people, we have a community here. So go ahead, subscribe to this channel, because we have good conversation here. You can check the channel, you will see that. So go ahead and subscribe, and please, please, please give this video a big thumbs up, smash the like button. That helps my video, that helps YouTube to push out my content to more people, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.